Hey all, welcome to my channel. So like the energies are really funky town right now. So I was just getting really crazy messages all day today. Five of Cups, here we go, here we are. Devil. Okay, so basically messages that I'm getting today is that we are in between these two worlds. And if you guys missed that reading yesterday, I just look, my backdrop looks so, it's so cute right now. Well, I got Jesus. I have Jesus up. Hi, Jesus. Stay. I'm Michelle. Hey, girl. What's up? We have an angel meetup tomorrow. Hope you're there. Be there, be square. I have Jesus. As long as I have Jesus, I'll be okay. Hi, Polly. What up, girl? Hearts. The messages that I'm getting today is that there are like these worlds that are crashing behind the veil. There's like all these worlds that are crashing. Some of the worlds have been created by systems, animatrix systems, and possibly cults. Sidebar. And they're really dark worlds, okay? They're dark worlds. They're like, you know, they're not like, you know, whatever. And there's a lot of secrets that have been kept from the public, okay? There's a lot of secrets that have been kept, especially around celebrities, all right? Getting that like really, really strong. So what I was shown today is that a storm is coming, okay? And I think that we have felt it energetically. Like I think a lot of us have been feeling the storm coming, and there's a lot of fear around it, like with the media and things like that and Instagram and all this stuff. But it's not the storm we think that's coming that is coming. It's a different storm. Yeah. So the storm that is coming right now is that and okay, hold on 1 second. This is okay, somebody's violating me right now, so let me try to pull some energy back because this is like what they do. All right, so somebody is trying to get into my energy field right now. The messages that I'm getting is that there are secret worlds, okay? And there are secret worlds that me and you you guys, I don't know, maybe some of you are not privy to, okay? And the groups that are connected to the celebrities are privy to these worlds, okay? And they've seen these worlds. And these worlds are connected to portals that are birthed through it's like I can't even get these messages out because it's like this stuff is so out there, like it's not even like fathomable. Like I can't even get this shit out to like normalize it in any way. So it's birthed through portals of I think sex is probably one of them, okay? And rituals, okay? That's what I'm getting really, really strong. And it feels very similar to ancient Egypt. I mean, because that's what I'm seeing right now is that they were doing this, you know, under the pyramids, you know, or in the pyramids, you know what I mean? Like they were probably doing the same thing. I don't know. And maybe it's the same group. It's probably the same people doing the same stuff over and over again. But what I saw is that they've been doing this, okay, for a while now, okay, these celebrities. And these are big celebs, okay? These are celebs that are huge, okay? These are like the biggest ones. And during one of these ceremonies or rituals, it feels like they get stuck in I think they get stuck in portals. I don't mean to be laughing about this. They get stuck in the portals, and I think that they end up losing possibly their soul in some way. But it's kind of like giving them all the power that they have in the world, okay, in the physical world, and is what makes them so unholy. I just heard that song. It's so unholy. How does that song go? He talks about having sex at the body shop. It's like, he is effing at the body shop. Lyrics, please, for unholy, if you would like to get that to me. I think that summarizes everything right now. I.e. Okay, so, yeah, so unholy is what comes up with this. So what I saw is that all this power that they created and stirred up through these unseen worlds, okay, these secret worlds, okay, that they created, messed up the karma and all of this stuff on Earth, okay? They kind of effed up everything they kind of effed everything up. I think we all kind of know that, though, right? Like, we know, like, something's not right, you know, with the energies and things like that. It's linked to these groups, okay? And so it feels like energetically, I saw these secret worlds today that no one gets to see. Thank you for all your likes, guys, and subscribing and all that. And when the energies get righted, okay, when the energies get corrected, okay, so to speak, their worlds kind of like go, and they just, like, the energies just fall and they just collapse, okay? And it's a falling of worlds. It's a crashing of worlds that they created, these secret worlds that none of us know about, okay? And so when that happens, the energy comes out in such a way that is so big and so strong, and it has to come back around now. Like, all the stuff that they took from the world has to come back now. And so the energy is going to create this storm that I don't think anyone saw coming, okay? And that's the storm, okay? So that's the storm. So it's an energy storm coming through, and we don't know how the storm is going to, like, lay out in the physical, like, 3D, how the storm comes back, but it's definitely coming back. Like, it is coming back. And we don't know what that looks like, but it feels like everything they created through their secret worlds is going to pretty much evaporate, okay? So just brace yourself for this. And I don't know what that means with, like, stock market and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And I sense that they are aware of this because they are definitely trying to freaking, like, scramble. But to me, it feels energetically very positive, this storm, and that we would be getting back all of the energies and stuff that was taken, okay, from the world and the universe. But how it shows up in the 3D, and for them, is going to look a little different, okay? So it's going to look a little different for them, and they're aware of this, I think, and they're kind of like, oh no, this can't happen, you know, that's where they're kind of like in a mode of like, this can't happen. So they're in this place where they don't know how they're going to make money, okay? And this is like a really big group, okay? It's a really, really big group of people. So they don't really know how they're going to make money. They don't know how to do anything else. They don't know. And like a lot of stuff is coming to light. So like major secrets are coming to light. So like we're going to see a collapse on celebrities and things that we didn't know existed. And it's going to be bigger than anything we've seen before. Like that's the energy of it. It's really, really big. Like it's going to be really big. What I saw today collapse, I was like, oh Lord. I mean, I saw a Sphinx come out from Egypt, and they were messing with the Sphinxes and the gods and everything. And I'm just like, oh Lordy, like this is gonna really freaking collapse. Like whatever they did, they probably will know more of what they did or called in that they got. They probably know more than we would know what's gonna collapse because they're the ones that did it, you know? But like, it just feels like a collapsing of worlds, okay? So it's gonna get even way crazier, okay? Like with celebs disappearing and things like that, and like not really being in their bodies, and you know, it's gonna be like that kind of stuff might be going on. But we're also gonna realize that there's like secret portals, and there's possibly bodies somewhere, you know, and like weird stuff, guys, is gonna start like coming to light. And this week is all about like questioning everything. So people are gonna be questioning things that they normally wouldn't be questioning too. Like it's like things that you wouldn't normally notice, you're gonna notice, and it's gonna be really obvious to you, and like things like that. And like all the truths are coming to the light, like all the truths. And the truths are really, really ugly, like really, really ugly, especially around New York and Manhattan, okay? So New York feels dicey, okay? Like a little rough right now because they have a lot of problems that are coming in for them. They have a Wall Street problem. They have a trafficking problem. They have a lot of problems, okay? They have a Trump problem, okay? But not only that, they have a Putin problem, okay? Really big problems that are coming in. These problems are huge. They're huge shitstorms. They are the biggest shitstorms you could probably ever envision or imagine, okay? These shitstorms. What they have been hiding is really bad. Like really, really. What Trump has been hiding is really, really bad. And I'm not supposed to talk about this, right? I'm not supposed to talk about it. But I feel like we already know. It's like, do I have to like, I don't think I'm the first one to be saying this here, okay? I think we knew there was a problem. Like, you know what I mean? I think I'm just stating the obvious. And I think you can kind of trace it back with Trump and where it all began, because we have traced it back. We have traced back his origins with Putin, and, you know, there's a lot, okay? And he did some things that he wasn't supposed to do. And that's why he has pretty much declared war on our country. Because if the truth came out about what he really did, there'd be like a lot of problems. Started with the golden showers. That's so minor. So minor compared to, and that's a big one. But yes, that is a big one because that obviously could have been compromat. But I think that's like, it's very smidgen compared to the other problems that we don't know about. They're like really bad problems, okay? And the problems connect to their businesses, and the problems connect to New York, okay? They connect to New York. And there's another problem that I keep seeing over and over again, and that's the Mueller report, okay? Like, I keep seeing the effing Mueller report. And the redacted version of the Mueller report is very important, but I think there's some stuff in there that I don't think our country could handle. And so we're not going to be able to see that, okay? Congress, I guess, supposedly got a version of, who's the ones that got the version of it? Was it Gates? Did Matt Gates get to see the freaking the redacted version? Is it the unredacted or the redacted? I don't even know. Was he one of the ones that got to see it? Was he on the committee? Because how I see Mueller, okay, and don't tell him I tell you this. Don't tell him how I see him. Don't tell him what I'm going to tell you right now. He feels like a caged animal in Manhattan. That's what he feels like. He feels like a caged animal. Like, I almost feel like he can't even have independent thoughts or think or anything. He feels silenced to me, and he feels caged. Like, he feels locked up to me, Mueller. Okay, that's what he feels like to me. And there's something in that report that is so damaging to our country and our nation. And as we've all known, it's just been pretty much swept under the rug, okay, right? Like, the committee freaking saw it, I guess. Did we hear anything much about it after they freaking saw the parts that we were not allowed to see and things like that? Because there's something to it. There's something more to that report that we don't know about, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. There is something in that effing report that we did not see, okay? 10 of Swords with that information. And this is like the elephant in the room, okay? That report is a problem. And the report is stuck in Manhattan. I see it in Manhattan. Like, I see it stuck in a freaking, like, I see Mueller trapped in a cell, okay? That's the energy I get around the report. And the energy of the report won't go up. Like, it won't go up to the light. Then I want to throw up. So they're hiding something really important in that report, okay? And I'm hearing it's in the discovery of what he found. It's in the discovery. And he was silenced, okay, obviously. And now Bill Barr was the freaking, what's that called when they just, like, in Vegas, when they bring them in to shut you down? You know, when you're, like, playing craps and then they shut you down. He's not the closer. Bill Barr. I don't know why, but I loathe that man. I freaking loathe that man so much. Piggy. What? Is that what you call him? I loathe him. I've never met him, but I loathe that man. And they used to go to church together. Remember the church story? And their wives used to go to church together. It's like, you churchgoer, such a loyal friend you are. Known each other a long time. Totally imprisoned him and stabbed him in the back. Yeah, okay, I have words for him. Okay, anyway, So, I don't know why this bothers me so much. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always just, I think it's because we were like so close, you know? We were so freaking close. And then that man came in. I just like can't stand him. I can't stand him. So, with that in mind, I think that the elephant in the room is pretty obvious, and it is his ties to Putin. Okay, it's Trump Moscow. Okay, and it's pretty obvious that there were other exchanges, but there are things that we don't know that happened before, way before. Okay, Manhattan's wringing my foot to shut the fuck up. So there's stuff that happened way before with Giuliani, okay? We're talking like, go back, okay? And it's bad. Okay, it's all really bad, all right? I'm not gonna, everything in Manhattan is a fucking lie, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, everything's a fucking lie. Lot of money involved, and it is a fucking train wreck. And so the stuff that is going to come out of Manhattan, I'm just telling you all, it is bad. Like, it's really bad. Like, it's so bad that I can't talk about it, but it's linked to them, okay? And it's freaking ugly. And so it's tied into P-Man, and it's tied into them wanting to basically take control of the city. And take control of the city. Okay, that's kind of like, that's the energy of it. Okay, they want to own this. Is that the energy of it is that they own the city. That's the energy of it. Because there's some keys that were involved. There's some keys that were involved. It's really bad. Okay. I can't even get the fucking, I can't get the words. I can't talk about it. But there's a trend of fires everywhere in Manhattan. There's trends of fires. So look for the fires and the fire departments and the bureaus and the chiefs and everything like that, okay? Because there's something going on in Manhattan, okay? And on top of that, yes, there's lots of locks and keys. There's lots of locks and keys going on. Linked to Wall Street. Okay, so anyways, there is some stuff that's happening that's really bad and it's really ugly. And it feels like a lot of people were compromised in these deals, okay? Like, it feels like a lot of people have been compromised in high places, and there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems, okay? So there's many people involved, and this is probably going to be part of what I saw earlier with the secret worlds collapsing kind of an energy. So the storm is big. It's going to be big. It is big. And I just don't even know what to say. It's so bad. Like, I can't even, like, I kind of had a video around this recently that I was like, if the truth came out, we would be really, I don't know, man. It's just, the truth, it keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse and worse. and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then it's just like, oh my God, the firestorm is Manhattan, okay? The firestorm is Manhattan, okay? And it goes back pretty far. And is this going to be known to the public? I will tell you that I got this. I don't know how this shakes out, but it's bad, okay? That's all I'm going to say. It's flipping bad. It's like really bad, okay? And there's a lot of people involved, and it feels like the only way that we get justice back as a nation and as a globe is that all of this has to come down. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like, it feels like a huge mess that we have on our hands. Like, I can't even get the words out. I just want to vomit. So hold on. This is part of the vomiting portal. The puke gateway portal. Of how bad it is. So there's like a war going on there, okay? Right now is like a battlefield going on with energies as well, because there are weaponizing energies, these people, to try to win this war out, okay? It's like an energy war that is going on there as well. So they are manipulating energies really hard, and they're wanting to cause destruction, okay? Okay, that's like their ammo, you know? Is like destruction, chaos. How do I own this place? How do I take back control? How do I take back control over what is about to freaking fall? So it's just like really intense energies, and it's like big energies. So I don't know. It could look really bad. I don't know. It definitely feels like, I mean, we have the information. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have a freaking Ace of Wands. There are major players involved. Huge cover-ups. Huge networks. Everything. Like everything you could even imagine. And even more stuff that ties into our government and into our monies and into with Bill Gates and things like that. There's even more stuff that's coming down the pipeline, even more so. So it's pretty bad. So I just gonna say like what the guidance is right now for the storm that's coming in. I don't think that there's anything that can be done about it at this point. Like, it's a collapse that's happening. I don't know if this is a recession collapse or this is just the people at the top are not going to know how to make money anymore because they are doing everything through their secret worlds that are collapsing. So they don't really like know how to move forward because I have the 9 of Swords. So I think that's kind of like what we have to shine a light on right now is like, I told them to just knock down the buildings and do corn oil. The corn oil cars, I mean, they're ready to go. Nobody can afford a car right now, okay? But maybe we could do a conversion platform for our cars that we currently have or something, you know? And I don't know. Okay, we might be a little late for the cars. The corn oil cars in Manhattan, but you know, I'm sure there'll be something. There's a tower coming through. Sound of Freedom dude getting totally busted. Yeah, he's definitely part of it. And it's funny because I was talking with the angel tier and stuff, and he came up and I was talking to different people, and I was like, I don't sense his authenticity. Like, I don't sense that about him. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's just gonna be like it's a storm, you know? I don't think it's a recession. It doesn't feel like a recession. You're right. Like, Polly, like, it don't feel it's like it's a recession. Like, because I don't feel that. It just feels like a collapse, and it doesn't feel negative. It feels like a relief, honestly. but it does feel like it's pretty major, you know, it's like a major one. 5 of Wands. So I don't know how this comes out, because it doesn't feel like the 2008 recession. I don't see banks crashing. Like, I don't sense that energy like at all. Yeah, I have delight coming through. What is the timing of this Tower? That's a good idea. Good question. Good question. What is the timing of this Tower? We have a 9 of Wands, so we're at a 9 of Wands energy with it. You know what it is? It's like I have sensed these energies for like a while, and like I have checked in with the energies and stuff, but when you go back in and keep, yes, the collapse of the bad people, when you keep checking in with the energies and like they're just getting like more stuff's uncovering like every day, and it's just getting like worse and worse and worse, and like more truths are uncovering, and it's like things that were so buried are being uncovered right now, and it's like, oh my god, like we're like going like 20 years back uncovering stuff, you know. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's coming up right now, and it's just like, oh god, and the momentum isn't stopping. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and every day, and like every day I see more, you know, I get more barf portals, like I'm seeing more barfy stuff. It gets more barfy every day, and I'm like, oh my god. And the more stuff, you know, that keeps unveiling, like I keep seeing it, and it's just growing, like the energies is growing, and it's just like it's a tsunami energy right now, and it's really bad, and it's so bad, and it's so hidden, almost in plain sight, that like even the stuff with the celebrities and stuff with their portals, their space portals and things like that, their secret worlds, and them getting trapped in portals and things. I have like gotten messages that there are bodies of celebrities in Bermuda somewhere, you know, like that are like on life support somewhere. Like I'm getting messages that like they're not in their freaking bodies, and like their bodies have been like taken from them, and they can't get into their bodies. And like I'm hearing like the cloning labs right now, and I don't know, like there's some funky stuff like that is going to be coming out to the light. And everyone, from what I gather, like when I check in with the energies of every single person, it's like they're all owned and bought. Like they're all owned and bought. Like I get more information every day about different celebrities, and I'm like, they're owned, they're bought, they're bought, they're bought. Like they're all owned and bought. And if you speak out and don't do what you're told, then they crash your money. And that's what happened to Kanye. And so it's like there's a lot of stuff like I'm seeing. Like there's so many more victims in Hollywood than we really know. And it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, it's like there's a price to pay for fame, you know, it's like comes with a price. I mean, that's part of their secret worlds and whatever they're doing in those rituals, whatever they're doing in that land. But it just feels like a mess. Like I'm just like, oh my god, right now with everything. So yeah, it's probably just gonna be even more stories that we're just like, oh my gosh, there's a collapse. There's a great collapse coming through. There's a huge collapse coming through. Everything is under fire, like everything, and it's not able to be hidden anymore. It's just not gonna be able to hide. It's in plain sight now, everything, and it's all gonna connect. An answer you've been waiting for, there it is. Everything's going to connect. Everything between LA, Manhattan, like everything, the industries, like everything's going to connect. Everything's going to start to connect. And it didn't like necessarily connect before. It's going to connect now. Like everything is going to connect. So It's going to be interesting to see like what happens and like how this goes down. It's going to be interesting. Because it feels like a lot of people were silent or silenced, okay? There's a lot of people who are silent and silenced. However, they still know the truth. And they still have voices and they can still talk. So, it's kind of like, you know, like at this point, it doesn't even matter because even the victims at this point are going to be on, they have more of an energy backing them than they ever did before. So if these victims start coming forward and talking, it's gonna, yeah, everything is gonna just be like really crazy. So anyways, so just keep clearing energies for all victims of this group and everything that has been done. Keep saying prayers for protection for all of them. Definitely some prayers of light, love, energies out, and just like keep envisioning, you know, positive energies. Like really important that we keep throwing out that positive energies out. Healing energies out. Healing energies for sure. I mean, I'm hearing like healing energies. Like a lot of people need healing energies right now. Yeah, we just have to say prayers for the victims, okay? Like everyone who is silenced, okay? Those are really important people right now. People who were set up to be involved with cover-ups, who didn't have as much power at the time, like things like that. Like, I don't know that that's going to come out, but like, it's like I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. Right now, I feel a lot of energy around celebrities, okay? Like, that's what I'm feeling, like, so strong right now. Like, under fire, celebrities under fire, like, big time. Victims of these groups, and there's things that we don't know about that I don't know if that's gonna come out, like what I'm thinking is gonna come out, but it's like I'm getting like celebrities disappearing, like I'm hearing they're disappearing, like they're like not returning, you know what I mean, like they're just gone, like that kind of an energy. That might be starting to come out, okay? If any of them, so, and I can't tell what that is. Like, I can't tell if it's like they were sacrificed at the freaking ritual or it was like an energetic sacrificing and then their bodies are taken from them in some way. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can't figure that part out. But it's happened to a lot of celebrities. Like, I'm getting a lot of celebrities. They're like stuck in portals or something somewhere. Like, I don't know. I know Elon has a time machine and I'm like, I don't know if that's what happened to them. It's like, did they step into a portal and like, is it like Coco, the movie Coco, you know? It's like they stepped in by accident into the guitar land where the guitar was. Like they went into the mortuary and like they, you know, like, or whatever that is. Like, and they didn't come out. They got stuck on the other side. I don't know what happened to them, but they're missing. They feel like they're missing, okay? And somebody knows where they are. And I get strong ties to Scientology, okay? Really strong. The one that specializes in the spiritual technology. And the one that freaking has a huge alien symbol on it, okay? In the middle of the desert. Yeah, that one. Dude, shit's ugly and it's on fire. So, it's just gonna get worse, okay? So there you go. Storm's coming in. Storm is going to come in. It's here. The storm is here. So all hands on deck. Prepare for takeoff. It's just a mess. It's just going to be a mess, and it's going to grow. I would say these next 6 months are going to be really insane, and it doesn't feel like it's with war. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's war. It's not war. It feels like it is a collapse of energies. Like that's what it feels like to me. All right, so I'll leave you guys there. If you guys are interested in a reading or healing or anything like that, definitely feel free to book one with me, because right now I feel like Kanye, and I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings, and I'll see you all on the angel tier tomorrow, and I'll probably have an earth meetup in the next week or two as well. So that's over on Patreon if you guys want to join me over there. And it helps to support me and my work and helps me to continue doing what I do. So I'm wishing you the best, and I will talk to you all soon, okay? Bye!